But okay, we're good. It's so good to see your faces tonight. There was something that I wanted us to chat through a little bit and then just kind of obviously want to open it up for questions or anything you're doing that's working, anything that you have questions on. But first, I've just been thinking a lot lately, like in the last week or so, and of course, like the last couple weeks as we're like rolling into like the fourth quarter of the year and what that means for everyone's businesses, what that means just in my own life. I think with all the Enneagram buzz, I have like really spent this year really like rethinking or relearning who I really am. Isn't that weird? Like I'm 36 years old, but it's like you're trying to just constantly figure out who I am. Am I being the most authentic version of myself? And what's fun is the more I'm learning, the more I'm realizing like some of my gifts that are legit gifts, you know, that I'm like really excited about and things that like I'm naturally drawn to. And it's just been kind of cool of the positive things. And so last week when I talked even about vision and like what your vision is, it's just been exciting for me to like think about, okay, what am I naturally good at? And like, who am I and what am I drawn to doing? What are some of the things that just pump me up? And then at the same time, just reading this book on just our vision and putting it into action and just getting really excited about what we get to do. And so I know that I did that live on Friday, but I just want to touch on it a little bit more and even just talk it out a little bit. But I just want us to ask ourselves this question often. And I know some of you do because a lot of you are storytellers. Like, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir right here, but I just want us to think through it again. Like, ask ourselves those questions of like why we coach. You know, like what, like as we asked ourselves on Friday, like what is our purpose and our passion in life? And then why do we coach and what do we love about coaching? I was thinking a lot actually today talking with Katie Graham, if you're still listening. We were talking today because Katie was voice chatting me and I was like legit, like her laughing because I wish I could play for you guys right now. I should have set it up. I want to play like a message from her, like, I don't know, like January or even like June. And then, oh, my mom's calling. and then play her voice chat today. And who cares about what she said? It was the legit like passion and energy and confidence that came out of her mouth. And I've known Katie since we were like 3 years old. Okay. So the passion and the energy that came out of her mouth when she was voice chatting me today was absolutely amazing. Like I told her and I was like having to whisper, but I was like, oh my gosh, whatever you're saying right now, I'm buying in. Like she got me so excited. She like affirmed so many things in me. And it was just from her naturally talking, right? And so what I was thinking about, I know a lot of us have said that about each other over time. And I just, in thinking about our vision and our purpose, in thinking about our gifts, and then even in light of that today, like what we get to do is show that boldness and that confidence and that energy. And in those seasons where we're frustrated why people are not signing up with us, like why we can't sign up coaches or we can't bring in challengers, that is probably the biggest question I'd like for us to start asking first. Before we start to say, oh, are my posts not good? Am I, oh no, am I not like showing up as much? Are my stories not good? I want us to ask, what kind of energy am I bringing to the table? And I know that it can start to sound new agey, so just hear me out when I say like, what we put out there, like people feel that. And not in like a weird way, but like people just like, they feel it. Like even right now, right? And when I was doing my video on Friday, I remember being like, I just want to like stand up out of my chair, right? If I were to talk to you like about being really passionate and if you guys could just be really bold in the things that you're saying, like that's totally lame, right? Like, but when I'm up and excited and pumped, you get pumped with me, right? So this is exactly what we get to do in our messages. Exactly what we get to do right before we make a post. Like give ourselves that pep talk. Give a fake person a pep talk in your room so that you can go and send out that coach invite that has been scary for you. And so I guess my encouragement, just as we kind of like kick off our conversation tonight, is like, are we speaking boldly? Are we speaking out like our vision? Like, do people know? And not just our vision of like, oh, I want to buy a new car, but like our vision of like, this is my life purpose and this is how coaching fulfills that. And this is why I'm never going to stay quiet. Like that piece of it is what I want to be known for. You know, that I'm not just like putting out information because I think I'm awesome, but I'm putting it out there because I'm so crazy passionate about it. And we know like, that's why one of our number one like vitals is to be proof of the product is because we know that when we do the workouts and the eating plan and we see the results, we have something to talk about, right? It's the same thing with coaching. When we post and we invite, we then are proof that coaching's amazing, right? When we start to bring people onto our team, then it's like we're proof of the product that we can bring people onto our team, right? And whether you have challengers or challengers of coaches, you're already leading. So it's proof. You're proof that you can be a leader. And so I want you to hear that tonight. Like, I know so many of you are pushing for very specific goals. And like, I just want to encourage you. I know that we get caught up in the goal and in the number, but ask yourself first, because I feel like if we're just living authentically, and that authentic, my mom is blowing me up. It's like 45 things. That's true. There you go. If we're living that out and like we really truly believe in what we're talking about, then it should be something that just like boldly, we approach it boldly, right? And so like just the way that Katie today, like the way she was speaking, I was like, go invite the whole world, because right now, like this is awesome. Like the way Becca, the way that you tell stories, like it speaks to people's souls, and it's bold and it's vulnerable and it's honest and it hits like each person. Allie, the way that you show up every single day with your workouts, the way that you show up in your teaching life and then show that you come home and work the business, like people see that and they see that you're stepping out. Ashley, when you legit show us those legit moves that you can do with your workout, I'm just like mind blown every day, because you can hit those moves that I can't hit. And it like that boldness speaks loudly. Katerina, you are brand new, girl, and you're boldly speaking. And it is like so passionate. And I'm like, Cindy, I'm just now getting to know you, so I think you're amazing. I don't know. And Caridwin, I have watched your journey and it's inspiring. People are drawn to that. And Cass, I don't know if you're still on, but girl, the way that you teach us about food and the way that you show us how easy it is to live a healthy life, like people respond to that and they want to know that. And so when it comes out of like, I'm awesome at this and I'm passionate about this. So when you sit down, know that when you speak in your posts, it's coming out of authenticity, right? Then when you get in people's inbox, it doesn't have to feel scary, because that invite is sent out just as passionate and boldly and full of energy as that post was. And I know sometimes we get nervous, especially for newer coaches, we get nervous about inviting, even if it's for coaching or for a challenge group. So I would say that same boldness that you approach your workout, that same energy that you approach your posts, and approach your invites that way and see how you communicate differently. Does that make sense? I don't know. I've just been like extra pumped. And even I was talking with Dara a little bit because she just got back from the leadership retreat and she was talking about vision too. And I was like, that has just been like so forefront of my mind that I just never want us to hold back from that, right? Because people gravitate toward it. When people see someone who's confident, again, not 100%, none of us are 100% confident. That's not what I'm saying at all. We're still totally real, right? But when people are drawn to positivity and confidence, and people are drawn to someone who can like speak like vision and purpose and future, and I'm going to mute her real quick. And so like that is the type of coaches we are. And that's the type of coaches I see here. And that's the type of coaches that are going to be drawn to join our team. And so that's what, like, as I know so many of you are pushing for new coaches, and I know for me, that's the mindset and the heartbeat I'm coming out of right now, is just like, I want people to feel my energy. I want people to feel my passion. And if they say no, like I have at least laid everything out there in such a natural, passionate way that like, they can't look away. They're at least going to read it, right? And then they may be overwhelmed by the fact that like, I'm so hype about what I love, and that's fine, because they're going to continue to watch. But this week more than ever, as hype about as I sound right now, I'm being ghosted like crazy. No one's responding to anything. I even changed up all kinds of stuff. I sent out really legit follow-ups to all these coaches that wanted in, and nobody's writing back. Like, it's the weirdest thing. And yet it's our mindset that makes or breaks whether we become successful coaches or not, right? And a lot of us have talked about that even one-on-one this week. It is our mindset. I can look at it, and of course I feel it in the moment. I'm not like, duh. I mean, I'm not like not down, what's the word? Just like shut down from it all. I'm not frozen to it. I feel it. We feel it. We let it sink in. And even like what I had to do this morning when I opened my inbox and I had no responses from those 10 people that I was expecting to have a full inbox from, I walked around my house, you know, and I was like, okay, Whit, here's what's the truth. How can I get better? And what am I going to do to make it happen? And it's like, the truth is feel it. Like you feel it in the moment. Yes, no one responded to me. Okay, what's a different way I can approach it? All right, it's time to fill up 10 new people's inboxes today and keep going, because we know that everything we do plants seeds, right? And if I shut down today, then people are going to notice that in the way that I start to talk to them. People are going to notice that all of a sudden, Whitney, who's normally at this level, is now like down here, but she's not really communicating why. And I think it's okay for us to communicate our emotions, but when it comes to like the business part of it, you know, we can't let that sink us down. We can let life sink us down. That's like totally different, right? I'm talking about like, I'm not telling you to be a robot. But it just, I don't know. I just feel like I want people to like be so excited after hearing from me that even if they don't choose it now, they're going to choose it in the future. And for those of you that have been coaching more than a year, we know that that's so true. People are drawn back to us. And so my like action set for you before I open it up for just like questions and comments and things like that is ask yourself that question, why do I coach? Like, what do I love about this? What do I love about the products? What do I love about coaching? What do I love about leading? What do I love about the business side of things, or what I get to do, or all those questions? And then go out and send out your invites out of that, because that passion just like builds up in you and you get all hype and pumped, and then people feel that. Like they literally feel it. Like I felt it today when Katie was messaging me. And that confidence, they always say like, fake it till you make it. I know Dara always says faith it till you make it. Like I kind of feel like I even need like a new, and I have no idea. I'm just like shooting out of nowhere right now. But you know, it's always like, just keep speaking that positivity over yourself. Keep speaking those affirmations over yourself. And literally that stuff begins to happen because you make it happen. Because when you're positive, you move forward. When we fall into a slump, we stop. And so I don't know. I'm just like, no, I haven't hit my own personal goals this week. And that's annoying. But the week's not over. You know? And like, I did it. No. All right, now I'm just getting psycho. We've had a lot of descendants on in my house. So we're all about like, yes, like sword fight action. It's amazing around here. All right. Unmute yourselves, and I want to know if you have any response to that. I want to hear if you have anything that's working really well right now, where you're saying like really good things. Let's talk about any good things that you're like, oh man, I should tell the team that this is really going well for my coaches, for me, for my challengers, anything like that. Let's hear from you.
I guess I just want to piggyback on what Whitney said. Something that's been helping me since August is focusing, like she said, on like what gets you hype, not just like excited and passionate. What gets you hype about this business? Like legit think about that, dwell on that, and then like that's when you start working, because that's where the energy happens. And that has helped. I mean, yeah, I've hit Success Club in September. I'm getting ready to, I made David Emerald today, so I should be getting my diamond back this week. Like it creates that momentum, just that positive, like what gets me hype, not just excited, but like legit hyped. So, because the energy, like Whitney was saying, it's contagious. It's contagious. So that's what I got.
I love it. And congratulations on your diamond. That's really cool. I mean, I know I already knew that, but that's really cool. What else? What are some questions flowing in your minds as we wrap up? We have like a week and a half still of October. And then just a reminder, I was looking today, it's 4 weeks from Thursday is the deadline to earn a spot in our diamond retreat. And so for those of you that are even newer, if you are, it's still possible, 4 weeks, 8 coaches, 1 emerald on either side. An emerald is 2 coaches. It's that November 21st, 22nd, I think. And that's 4 weeks from Thursday. And so our big team, like everybody on the team, has really specific goals. And in Beachbody's timeline, you have to hit it by that Thanksgiving week. And so that's why we're all got that specific date in mind. Obviously, we want you guys to hit diamond at any time. But for all those goals, that's our week. So that's our deadline for the retreat. And in January, we're heading up to the Poconos for my treat for all for all of us diamonds. So let's do it. So what are some questions or some things that you're thinking through this week as you really like end October strong? Okay, let me ask another question. Who has already started dropping hints on peppermint mocha Shako? Good. Okay, I know it's weird because it's fall, so we have to get creative, right? We're still talking about pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice Shakeology is still available to buy, but November 1st is next Friday. Like today's Tuesday, like a week and a half. And it drops, and I can't seem to get an answer if it's gonna like sell out in a couple hours or if they're gonna have it like they have with pumpkin. Really hoping they make more so that we can sell it still in December when like people are really ready for peppermint mocha, but it doesn't matter. People bought pumpkin spice like when it was still 95 degrees outside. So think through. I just did a poll today. I actually saw Becca did like a fun little question on her Facebook. Start thinking of creative ways that we can drop that hint. If anything, be hinting it to your current challengers. Usually with this, with these special edition Shakeologies, it's actually our current customers that are more excited because they know Shakeology, like as opposed to new people, which we can still get new people to buy it, but it's not in a challenge pack or anything like that. It doesn't get you Success Club points. So the idea, but you do get commission off of it. So be thinking of fun, creative ways that you can get people thinking about peppermint mocha. So whether it's like doing I did a poll today. My daughter was actually watching The Grinch, so it was perfect. And I could see all the leaves and pumpkins, and then she had The Grinch on. So like set up a picture like that, you know, or like get your coffee and talk about, hey, what coffee, are you a pumpkin or a peppermint? You know, like just little creative things like that to start dropping. If you see Christmas decorations at a store, snap a picture and be like, who's getting ready for Christmas? All Christmas flavors, you know, just like think of little things that we can do over the next couple of days. So my biggest encouragement would be to maybe shoot an email or a personal message to your challengers and let them know that it's coming and why you're excited about it. Even if you're not personally excited about it, doesn't matter. Like, why are people excited about it? Because like I was saying in a video like a week or two ago, these like little surges really do help. Number one, people get back on Shakeology who maybe weren't focused on it. It also really does build income for you, because if your customers are going to order something a little bit extra, it just drives up that volume. It drives up our team volume. So it really should help everyone if everyone's like really hyping it up, you know? One of those team things. What else? All right, so then I just get to call you out since it's quiet. What I would love to hear is we have 9 days left in October. I would love to hear what your specific goals are in the next 9 days. Maybe not personal goal. I'd love to hear more like a business goal. Will you guys just pop up and unmute yourself? I can start if you want and give you like 5 seconds to think. So my personal goal over the next 9 days is to lock in Success Club 10. I'm currently at 4. Like I said, I'm getting very much ghosted. Lock in Success Club 10. And I am trying to get Paul and my second CBC back to Diamond. And I'm like in hustle focus mode. And I'm really trying to bring in new coaches. And like I said, it was really defeating these last 2 days when I was thinking like 3 at least out of the 10 would be like ready to go now, and nobody is. And so I'm still pushing hard. I really want to sign 4 coaches this week. And whether that is this Thursday week or this Saturday, I'll take it. Like whatever week I want it to be. So I'm still trying to have conversations and invite people to coaching, maybe like do a lot of follow-ups from people that I talked to like back in the spring. Like I'm really wanting to like bring in more leaders to this team, because we've seen, I watch you guys and how much you are passionate and love it and are impacting people's lives. And I think more people should be a part of that. So I am still like I said, fight to the death. Okay? In that mode. But thanks that Halloween night, I will literally be like, you guys, you chose me as your coach. I don't even feel bad. Not all of you did, but most of you did. So you accepted this. Accepted the crazy. I know. All right. Someone else. What's your goals for October?
I'll go. I had a really big goal of trying to beat my best. And the world just put me in negative, like -2. That's where I got to start out in October. So it was really challenging. So I was just trying to hit Success Club for October, because I've been getting a lot of ghosting and a lot of no's, which is fine. So it just made me invite more and push more. So I think I'm in Success Club at least 5, which is like, I'm very proud of myself. So I'm just going to keep going and go to at least 10. My one goal was to sign up a coaches month, and Cindy is one of my girls. So she is on here. So that was one of my goals. And then another goal, this is kind of personal, not really business, but like to do a nutrition challenge. So I'm doing the 3-day thing, and we're going to do it after Halloween, and Cindy's going to do it with me and my other friend, Sarah. So I'm going to post about that and see if we can get some detoxing people, cleansing people up in here after Halloween. So, because I feel like this is the season where everything just hits the fan with food. So we'll see who's all out there and wants to do it.
I love it. I love it. I love that. And yeah, nutrition's huge. People just like need a game plan right now, and they need ideas, and they need to know that they can still like have pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. They just need to eat well the rest of the day. It's so funny. So yes, I love that. And congratulations that you hit 6. I didn't see that yet. So I know you said you thought it was coming in. So congratulations. And yay, Cindy, I forgot that you just signed up like a week ago. It's so fun that you're here on the call. It's really good to see your face. Welcome. I love it. Killa. All right, who's next? Did you guys?
I'll talk.
Okay.
So personal business goals for myself. Primary goal is to get Drew at least halfway to diamond, if not all the way there. And depending on how people sign up, because we know I'm a fan of the VIP, everyone's a VIP. If people choose not to do that, then I'm going to continue pushing myself to beat my best, which is SC22. And then I'm also challenging myself to be more present on my own team page, to really like inspire motivation on my team, to show how possible it is to get my team to premiere. And I'm starting to really feel the pressure. So trying to find new ways to reignite people's passion for why they even joined my team and started in the first place. So.
I was muted, sorry. I love that. I love that. And it really like these next, what is it, October? Like no, these next 2 months, like you started in December. You started in a time where people are like, no one wants to start coaching right now. It's Christmas, you know, like, and I always remind myself when I think, oh, are people going to want to sign up during the holidays? Are they going to want to work hard in the holidays? Like, we're all proof. Any of us that have been coaching for more than a year, we're all proof that like holidays like lay the foundation for what happens in January, February, March. So I love that you're leaning into your team. And
and I'm currently doing a flash sale for my birthday.
yes.
And this is kind of a follow-up. Oh, she's not on here anymore. Allie was talking about nutrition. Like I chunked it up into nutrition plans and, you know, workout plans, and people are mostly interested in the nutrition plans right now. Like for how in the world do I survive the holidays with food? So If you if you guys need images or text or anything like that, if you're gonna run your own sales, let me know. Like mine are very bland and blanket statement and can be reused. So
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have images for you.
perfect. Yes, rely on the team for sure all the time. Love it. Yeah, I'm glad it's going well. Awesome.
We just started today, so we'll see.
No, but there's excitement around it.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, who's next?
I can go.
Go for it.
Okay. So I'm new. I'm super new. So I'm basically just going to try to help like 3 people. And then we'll go from there. I am gonna, for those 3 people, I will always like tell them that they can be like discount coaches and stuff like that, so that I can always put out the feeler if they want to be a coach. And I think I'm super excited about being a coach right now, so hopefully that will show through my stuff. But I think I do have to be a little bit more consistent with my postings about Beachbody, and also not be too like Beachbody-y, if that makes sense.
That crazy balance that we all have to figure out. Yeah. It does it's weird in the beginning. You'll find your groove. But no, you've been doing awesome. And that's exciting. I mean, this is her first like month diving into coaching, and she's like, you guys, Katarina's like diving in, like doing the trainings, like putting in the time, talking to people, like doing the workouts. Really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yay. Cool. Yeah, girl. I mean, seriously, 9 days. You could totally do it.
And I want to call myself out, because this is a good reminder for all you guys that I did. Kurt will tell you I did a live on our team page about it, but like, do people know what you do? Like outside of exercising and outside of following a health and nutrition plan, do they know that you coach, and do they know that you make income? Because I did a heart check on my own page and I was like, well, nope, because I haven't shared about it in a while. Like, we get so used to talking about it in our stories, right? Because it's easy, it takes 15 seconds, but that's gone in 24 hours. So I felt like I was sharing about it, right? But then on my page, it's all like transformations and funny quotes. Like, nobody knows that I coach. So just a reminder of like, make sure we're talking about it too on our storefronts, which are our social media pages, not just our advertisements, which are our stories. So, that's one question that I'm challenging myself every single day to ask is, do people know what I do and that they could do it too?
Yes. It's like, give yourself an audit. I'm always constantly looking at like my last, we always say like our last 9, because like of Instagram, or like scroll through your last 3 or 4 pictures on Facebook. Like if someone clicked on your thing, like, who are you? What do they know? And it's a gut check sometimes to be like, ooh, what do they really know about me? Like, are they just seeing exercise? Are they just seeing other people's transformations? Are they seeing mine? Like it really does. It's eye-opening. So it's really smart. Who's next? I love how like when I said share your stuff, half the people got off. So thanks for staying on. I'm going to call out Allie and Katie later. Cindy, I'll cut her some slack. She's new. Okay. So don't get off.
I'll go. I was talking earlier. Can everybody hear me? Like,
yes.
Okay. All right. So my goal was to sign 2 coaches. And so I did that. And so now rounding out the end of the month, my goal is to push my husband to work his own business and sign 2 coaches, which I think that he can do. And my other coach, get him to, he already is signing 1. So I just have to like work that out because he's brand new. And somebody else that I can be done.
That's amazing. You cut out a little bit in the end. Are you still there? There we go.
Oh.
No, you're back. I did
okay,
not.
What's the last thing you heard?
No, we heard it all. You just kind of went, I'm going to be diamond. That's what we heard at the very end.
That's how I want it to happen. Just like that. Voila.
I love that you're going to encourage your husband to sign his own people. That's legit.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. Because he has a lot of people he works with. They should be drinking their own Shakeology, right?
Yes.
That's really cool. I love it. It is a gift that Paul does the workouts and stuff, like my husband. He doesn't like run the business, but he's always like, I'm talking to a guy now because they saw Paul's post. And so I'm always like, you just send me people, or he'll be like, go reach out to so-and-so or something like that. So it is helpful that the guys speak up a little bit, makes it nice.
Yeah.
Well, yay. Well, keep us in the loop for sure. I mean, I know you and I, but keep everyone in the loop because we're behind you. This is a big couple weeks. It's exciting.
Yeah. And hopefully I'm hoping that I need momentum. Like I need it to happen. Like I need all of it to happen soon. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Well, you've got your 8. You've got your 8 coaches. We all feel it. And again, like you've been consistent in like hitting Success Club and bringing in new people. So it really does build. And again, every conversation we're having in October and November and early December will be our coaches and customers in January, February, March, if they're not right now. So like it is. Momentum is legit. Yeah, you're doing awesome.
okay, I also have, this is like off topic, and I don't know if I should just, I have an off topic question, should I ask it? And like, or should I let everybody, okay. So when I made my pumpkin spice latte orders, I ordered not off mine, I ordered off of my husband's account. And like the same day, one of his other orders went through. I was like but I was able to return it. And they didn't like charge me any shipping, whatever. It was 180 volume. But when the return went through, it was like a different period. So he's negative 180. So I'm not familiar with, if he goes inactive, how does the reenacting, like he'll have a Shakeology order go through, but he'll still need like 100 volume. Should I just purchase 100 like to make him active now, or does it matter? Like,
right, Becca, we'll have to replace the whole 180, huh?
For him to be active, but like, how does that work? Like the active status, like does he have to be active? Like
it's every like 5 weeks, technically every 4 weeks you have to have active is 50 PV. So if he's at 180, if you could get him to 130 or whatever, like that would get him in the positive or something like, or not. Yeah. What?
No, I would have to get the 180. It would have to be 230.
Oh, because that would just zero it out. You're right.
Yeah, so it would have to be 230. But my question is so I've never had a coach go inactive before. So like when a coach goes inactive and then they bump back to active status, what happens for that period of time that they go inactive? Like
when they go inactive, they do not count toward your rank.
Mm-hmm.
So like you're 4 and 4, technically right now you're this. Sorry. He does not count toward your rank right now. And then if you are like an emerald or higher when you're inactive, you can't bank team cycle bonus.
Okay.
So when he's an emerald, you want to keep him active so he can cycle.
Okay, so if he signs 2 coaches, he would be selling like 2 packages, right? So that volume would count towards it, right?
So when someone signs up as a coach, it's considered team volume, not personal volume.
Okay, so if he signed up 2 coaches, and then also, I'm just wondering if I need to buy a bunch of crap.
Maybe like if you have anything that you need, buy it under his. Buy peppermint mocha if you're going to get it under him. Any gifts or?
But when does that wash away? Like it has a wash away period, right? Like
it is negative. It's so negative.
Or does it always stay negative until he makes it positive?
Right, Becca? It'll be negative until he makes it positive.
I'm thinking it's true because my coach Jamie, we had this happen last week, and so we had to push through her order.
Sorry, not to cut you off, but would it be worth, because since he has been active and he has been buying product, I know that I could probably call them and they could put him at active status, right? But he would still be the negative, or what?
We'll have to look at it. Maybe when we get off, we can look at his.
Usually within the 5-week cycle, it will, like you put through an order and then the regular cycle will come back through, and that's usually how people will get in the positive.
Is when their next order.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll look at it, Ashley.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. And I'm sorry, I didn't realize the time. What I'm going to do is get a group chat, and you, Carrie, and Gridwin, if you guys want to send us your goals, I'll do a group chat with just us really quick, and you guys can share your goals with us so we can hear them too and cheer you on.
Not off the hook.
No. Did anyone snap a picture really quick?
No.
I wasn't planning
really fast, but it's going to cut us off. Oh, Cassie, you got it? Yay! All right. I'll put us all in a chat really quick and then you can send the picture there. But really good talking with you guys. I know it's going to cut us off, but so proud of you. Rock your week. We'll see ya.